are back in the NBA 2K21 My Player Builder. Alright, now listen, I have been in this builder for countless of hours, and today I stumbled across the best playmaking shot creator for NBA 2K21. So if you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on my post notifications, and be sure to smash the like button on this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now that you guys have made it to this screen, it is time to create the best playmaking shot creator on NBA 2K20. Alright, you guys are gonna see why I say it's the best as we're making this build, because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, I've not seen a play shot like this. Okay, you get a high three, a high ball handle, and the best part is we get 9 defensive badges when making this build. So 9 defense on a play shot is honestly key, bro. Like, it's the best you can get when it comes to a playmaking shot creator. Alright, so now it is time to create this build. Obviously, you want to fill out your first and last name, and now it's time to pick our position. Alright, so the position you want to be is a point guard. Obviously, I've seen some people making like shooting guards, but I think point guard is the best. Now you pick your hand and your jersey number. You can do whatever you want right there. It doesn't really matter at all, but let's continue on. Now it is time to choose our skill breakdown. Okay, now when choosing your skill breakdown, you have to be very careful because there are a lot of shooting with blue, shooting with yellow. You guys got to make sure you guys pick the exact. And the pie chart that we're gonna select is the one where the shooting and the playmaking is the same. Now moving on to our physical profile, the one that you want to select for the playmaking shot creator is obviously the one with the highest speed. Now it is time to set our potential, and this is where it gets interesting. All right, you guys cannot miss anything. Don't mess anything up. Our finishing, the only things you want to touch is your driving layup and your driving dunk. Max those 2 things out. We're not going to get any extra finishing badges. We're just going to get one, but that's the only thing you want to touch. Now, we don't know too much about close shot, but if you guys know how close shot was last year, you literally didn't need it at all, but you could still make like those lates like from the short corner and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for finishing. Now it's time to move for shooting. As you guys can see on the screen, I filled out everything except post fake until I got 23 shooting badges. And then for playmaking, you guys see all I did was max out pass accuracy and ball handle. And then for defensive, copy that exactly, bro. You guys all see the stats right there. I have 0 attributes remaining. Just make it the same until you get 9 defensive and rebounding badges. Now it's time to pick the body shape, and I'm guessing this year it doesn't matter either, because if you guys know, last year if you guys picked any body shape, it didn't affect your build at all. So I went with slight. I've never made a slight player. I just went with slight. Now it is time to choose our height. As you guys can see, I was looking and seeing at like each height, 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", 6'2", and then I narrowed it down to 6'3" and 6'2", and I went with 6'2" just because of the speed. All right, I went with the lowest weight, the lowest wingspan. You guys can see I get a 91 3-point shot and an 89 ball handle. Now it is time to choose our takeover. Now I've used each of these 3 takeovers last year, and let me tell you, out of all of them, in my opinion, sharpshooting is the best. Now especially this year, if you're playing with like a paint beast, I highly recommend going sharpshooting takeover. All right, I feel like that's gonna be the meta of this year's 2K, is this playmaking shot creator right here, and then a paint beast. Now if you guys are worried about being able to finish with this playmaking shot creator, you can still finish well. Now this next screen right here, you guys can see this player maxed out at a 99 overall. Now I don't know if they're gonna do the +1 thing like they did last year, but if you guys could go back and pause the screen, that's what you guys get at a 99 overall. But the badges, in my opinion, were really good. You get 1 finishing, that's not the greatest, but I'm telling you guys can still finish good. And then you guys get 23 shooting, 21 playmaking, and 9 defense. If you guys are still watching this video, I'm telling you guys, make sure you guys wait to the very end, because here shortly I'm gonna be showing you guys some live gameplay with this build. All right, I'm not just gonna show you guys the build and be like, okay, here you go. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys some actual gameplay. I played about an entire game against the Bucks, and let me tell you that I'm getting a hang of the dribbling. Alright, so I can't do a dribble tutorial quite yet because we don't have, like, we can't choose our own signature styles. It's literally just our player and what they come with. But just know, when that NBA 2K21 drops, I will make a dribble tutorial very shortly. Alright, because I know a lot of you guys out there are curious on did the dribbling change or stuff like that, because every year is kind of different and the movement is different, so I thought I would help you guys out. Now that we have made it to our actual game, now it is time to show you guys what this build is capable of and why I really think you guys should make this build. And I'm just showing you guys right now. I'm learning dribbling every single day. I'm getting better each and every day, just trying to feel this game and really get used to it, because everything is different than it was in NBA 2K20. But what I can tell you guys, the one OP behind the back is back this year. You guys will see it in the footage. I think I did it in the first clip. You guys will see that, all right? That is back. So I'm not gonna lie, if you guys remember tight handles was a really overpowered badge. I'm gonna play with it more today and see if that works, but I feel like people are gonna sleep on tight handles. But that OP behind the back is back, so maybe tight handles is gonna be glitchy like it used to be. Now, for the people that are worried about finishing, alright, just wait, because this build can still dunk. If you guys don't think your player can get up there being 6'2", you know what I'm saying, like, you can still dunk with this player. You can still finish decently good. And I just took the risk with not using close shot, because we honestly don't know anything about close shot. Close shot could be completely different this year. You might not be able to make those earlies, those lates from the short corner or anywhere close to the paint, because that was literally the most broken thing when it came to NBA 2K20. But this game is completely different, so hopefully I want them to have fixed it. But honestly, I made this player as if it didn't, alright? So maybe I'll make an updated build whenever they fix it, or if we figure out if close shots are broken or not. Another thing I want to talk about is this little game against the Bucks. Every single time you create a player and you want to use your own player, you have to play against the Bucks, alright? The Bucks are godlike, bro. Like, their entire team, they're just boxing the shit out of you. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It is very hard to score. It is very hard to get used to your player. I do not like that about this little demo, because like, I be getting double teamed every single possession, bro. There was one time I think I even got triple teamed, all right? So it's kind of BS. You can't really get open. It's like you can't really take good shots. Everything is just clustered. Everybody's guarding you very tight. But these clips, I'm just giving you guys the best of what I got. There you guys can see right there, I did a little dunk. Like, that's why I'm not worried about being able to finish. Like, I already see myself do a couple layups. I've gotten driving dunks. Like, if you can dunk with this player, I'm telling you, this play shot is gonna be the most used build in the game besides the paint beast on the 2 score. You guys all know every single year in the beginning, nobody's really that good, obviously, because the game first drops. But like, this is what everybody's gonna be. This is what everyone's gonna run in the beginning of the year. Something with a high 3, something that can speed boost, and of course, an inside center. Now, talking about inside centers, I did make a center build yesterday, so if you guys want to go check it out, feel free. It will be in the description down below. I really do think that is the best center build in the game. Like I said yesterday, bro, I was in this my player builder all day. I was just trying to make every single build that I thought I would use throughout NBA 2K21. I was trying to make a pure sharp. I was making so many playmaking shot creators. I was trying to make lockdowns. Like, I was just trying to make everything. I'm trying to give you guys the best builds for the game. That is why I'm here. I'm trying to show you guys the best builds. But now this build right here is probably most definitely going to be my main build for NBA 2K21 when I do play guard. All right, this build is just overpowered in my opinion. In the park, I really do think that I'm going to dominate defenders. I think that I'm going to be able to score easily on offense, but we will see when time comes. All right, but still, talking about this build right here, I think the only thing that it lacks is its height. All right, now 6'2" was really good in NBA 2K20, but we don't know about that for 2K21. I just went with the exact same height as last year. Most guards were 6'2", 6'3", around there. Last year I had a playmaking shot creator that was 6'4". That was glitchy, but I don't know what it is. I just went with 6'2". I was looking at the attributes and all that good stuff. I do get an 89 ball handle, so maybe I could have gone to like 6'3", 6'4", maybe even 6'5". But I also think that speed is going to be really important when it comes to 2K21. If you guys don't know already, they patched like 3 builds that were pretty known in NBA 2K20. Those 3 builds are the BP, the two-way Sashi playmaker, and the playmaking glass cleaner. A lot of people are saying it's not even worth making a two-way build in NBA 2K21 because they just suck. They're not good. You can't get contact dunks. Like, they're not good at all. And hop steps are patched this year. Nothing is the same like how it used to be, which honestly is good. You're gonna see a lot more guards playing behind the screen. You're gonna see a lot of centers just slipping, but I still think the best lineup on 2K will be the shooting center and the playmaking shot creator. People are just gonna have to get used to making a center that can play on the outside, so maybe like a 6'10" glass lock or whatever build it may be. I don't know any of the shooting centers. I've not looked at them yet. I've just been focusing on guards, paint beast builds, stuff like that around the rim. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy Clutch DF, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Drunk texting my wifey, so I know I'll get a text back, nigga. 45 on my white tee, used to have this shit up on the dash, nigga. Got a lot on my psyche, on my mind, I ain't talking hats, nigga. Like I said on that Syfy, when I train, I tend to overlap, niggas. Heard them niggas wanna fight me, we grown, I don't really scrap, nigga. Been through a lot of forgetting to pray,